What is up, guys? I am making a return to YouTube because honestly, why not? I was doing beer and book reviews on TikTok, but I just felt like I didn't have enough time to say everything that I wanted to about the beer or the book. So I figured, why not just do YouTube videos again? So Kirsten, a Book Drunk in Love, if you follow her on anything, she also was talking about restarting her book YouTube channel. And I was like, I should do that with my beer and book stuff, because I was like, that's a great idea. So she definitely inspired this return because she was also thinking of returning to YouTube. Now, I have recently ripped through a lot of books and fanfics recently. So instead of doing a beer and book review, I'm going to do a beer and my 3 favorite fics I read this year and my 3 favorite books I read this year. And yeah. So first, the beer. It is Fluffy Puffy Sunshine New England Style IPA from Yaya Brewing in Spokane. This is what the can looks like. The little bird up there. It is 6.7%. Well, this is what she looks like in my Dead of Time pint glass that my friend Scarlett got me for my birthday. It looks delicious. There's a little sediment in it, but that's fine. The beer is a little old, but it's not like gross old. So, it smells like an IPA. Ooh, that's citrusy. I can smell it. Cheers, my friends. I like it. It's a little bitter, like initially, which isn't usually my go-to IPAs. I'm not a bitter girl. I like them a lot citrusy. But I can definitely drink this throughout this video, and I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. So we're gonna do the fanfics first because that's kind of what got me back into reading was Harry Potter fanfiction. So let's do this. First on the list is Seek and Find by Serpent and Sage. It is 205k words. I have followed this one as a whip, and it was just so good. Gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. So Hermione is just like very not doing well in her life. She's having these like really bad panic attacks where she blacks out, and she finally comes to a point where she's like, I can't do this. She's been writing Neville this whole time because they're friends, and she's like, you know what? You've always said I can come visit. I need to come visit. She takes all of her time off from the ministry because she's like, I need to leave. I need to leave. So she kind of shows up sort of out of the blue, sends a letter, and like leaves. Little does she know, Neville is not just there. It's not just Neville. The entire little pack of Slytherins is there. Pansy, Blaze, Theo, Draco, and little Luna. This little band of merry misfits just help Hermione find her way again. And it is just such a feel-good fic. Like, it just makes you feel so good. And Hermione's journey in finding herself again is just, it's beautiful and amazing. And I love it. And so it's Draco Hermione pairing, obviously. You get Draco Man Bun. You get, obviously in every fanfic ever, unfiltered Pansy, because she's the best. She's amazing. You get Draco and Teddy relationship because they're just the cutest. And then you also get Neville and Theo in a relationship, which I had never seen before this fic, and it was just done beautifully. Taylor did an amazing job on this fic. The second fic I want to talk about is Carpathian by Nif Izzle. I will put everything in the description so that you guys can go to these links. This one is 102k words. I loved this one so much. If you know me at all, I love a whodunit. I love a mystery. That is exactly what this fic is. Hermione goes to visit Charlie in Romania, finds out that apparently missing Draco, no one knows where he went. He went to Romania to go hang out with dragons. And while she's there, they find out someone is hurting the dragon, so they need to figure out who it is, and Hermione's only supposed to be staying for a few days. She ends up staying longer, obviously, because she's like, I need to figure this out. And Draco wants to figure this out because he obviously cares for the dragons, like they're his babies. And obviously, along the way, they kind of are like, oh, I think we like each other. It is a wonderfully done whodunit. The side characters, the dragons, just everything was it was such a fun read. And for it only being like 102k words, it was just lovely. And the third fic is Guarding the Dragon by Potion Chemist. It's only 68k words. She is a speedy little one to get through. Again, if y'all know anything about me, I love a bodyguard fic. I love the bodyguard trope. It's amazing. But with a twist. Hermione is Draco's bodyguard in this one. Draco is a professional Quidditch player. Another one of my favorite fic tropes. Pro Quidditch player Draco. Oh, it's amazing. He's had some like death threats because people still don't like that he's a Death Eater. They're going to like the World Cup, so they assigned Hermione as his bodyguard. Of course, since Draco is a professional Quidditch player, he is kind of seen as a bit of a playboy. Spoiler alert, he's not actually much of a playboy as he's pictured in the media. And of course, with them being in forced proximity all the time, they end up, you know, being like, all right, fuck it, let's just do this. This one was also a really quick, easy, fun read. I was just smiling the whole time because it was so adorable and cute. And the banter, guys, the banter in this was top freaking tier. Now on to the books. So I'm cheating a little bit with this one because the first book is actually a series. You simply have no rules on this YouTube channel and I don't care. And it is the Harris Brothers series by Amy Dawes. Obviously, if you're on Book Talk, you know Blindsided, which is one of the technically like spin-offs from the Harris Brothers series, is the one that kind of went viral on Book Talk and got everyone to like start reading it. But that was the book that got me to read the entire 10-book series, and it's amazing. It was such a fun read, and I just love that Amy can write completely different female main characters, because I feel like there are definitely authors that will write different female characters in her books, but they're basically same girl, different font. Like they just have different features, but their personality is the same, and I feel like that just gets boring after a while. All of Amy's FMCs are completely different personalities. They look completely different. They interact with their MCs way differently. It was just so refreshing that every book was different, but it all connected, and it was just, it was such a fun read. I inhaled those 10 books, inhaled them. The next book is actually a little bit of a witchy, spooky book, and it is Not the Witch You Wed by April Asher. I was definitely in my, like, I want to read cutesy, very old school Sabrina the Teenage Witch books for October, and that is what this book is, except for it's like adults. And this book is about a witch who is the only one in her family that doesn't have powers, is completely okay with that. She loves her life, is having the best time. And then what happens? Her ex, who is a wolf shifter, all of a sudden comes back to the picture, and she's like, why is he making me feel things? And then some weird things are happening, and all of a sudden, she has magic. And there is like a supernatural council basically, and they're like, you're the oldest in your family, so you have to get married. And she's like, what? I don't even have powers. Why would I need to do this? I'm not in the I don't have powers. And they're like, well, sucks to suck. And then guess who else has to be in a relationship because supernatural council says he needs to be in a relationship? Oh, her ex, the wolf shifter. So of course they start fake dating, and it is so good. There's like little secrets all about that no one knows about, and it's like, who's gonna find out what? And oh guys, it was just such a fun read. If you like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like old school version, and you like Halloween, it was so cute and fun. Definitely a little spicy. We all know we like that. It was just such a good book. The last book is Dear Monster Claws by Maeve Black. Yes, I was very into themed books this year. I will not apologize for that. Your girl loves a theme. I have no idea how to say the FMC's name. I don't know what to tell you. Basically, she just wants to find love for Christmas, so she decides to write to Santa Claus and ask for love for Christmas. And for some reason, Santa decides to reply. Not like literally reply, but he goes actually to go see her and reply in person and scares the shit out of her. FMC also loves Christmas, and our Santa is trying to find his like Christmas spirit again, so it's perfect. Tells her he'll help her find love. She says she'll help him bring back his Christmas spirit. Where do you think this goes, guys? It was so fun. This was also a monster fudging book, so if y'all ain't into that, don't read it. But if you are, It was so cute and adorable, and I loved it. And the spice was spicing. The spice was spicing, guys. All right, guys, so that was my 3 favorite fics and my 3 favorite books that I've enjoyed this year. I hope you guys go check them out. Next time I post a video will be a actual beer and book review of just, you know, one book or fic. We'll see what I finish first. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Cheers!